Welcome to the channel where we break down the real cost of living abroad. Today, we're diving into the top 15 budget mistakes that can seriously drain your bank account when moving to the Philippines. We'll explore the most common financial pitfalls expats face and how to avoid them for a smoother transition. Considering making the Philippines your new home? Then this video is a must-watch. Whether you're planning to live on a budget or enjoy a more comfortable lifestyle, learning about these pitfalls can save you time, stress, and a lot of money. Avoiding these mistakes could mean thousands in savings down the line. Let's dive in.
One of the most common budget errors expats make is overestimating rent costs, especially if they're accustomed to prices in Western cities. While it's tempting to focus on the luxury condos in Manila's prime areas, affordable housing is available if you're open to exploring local neighborhoods or smaller cities. For instance, outside of Metro Manila or Cebu, you can find rentals ranging from $200 to $400 per month. Financial impact. Opting for a high-end apartment over a local rental can easily double or triple your costs, significantly affecting your monthly budget. Practical tip: explore online forums and expat groups, and consider negotiating rent prices directly with landlords to secure the best deals. Do your research, compare prices, and avoid assuming everything will be drastically cheaper. Even minor expenses add up quickly. That daily coffee or those weekend trips all impact your budget. Electricity and internet can be surprisingly costly in the Philippines. If you're running air conditioning frequently, your electricity bill can soar, especially during hot months. Meanwhile, internet speeds and reliability may vary by location, and fast connections often come at a premium. Financial impact. Utilities can add an extra $100 to $150 per month for heavy air conditioning use and high-speed internet. Practical tip: opt for energy-efficient appliances, use air conditioning sparingly, and inquire about internet options before signing a lease. Track your spending, set a budget, and stay on course. Housing costs can vary widely depending on location and type of accommodation, so consider factors like proximity to amenities, transportation, and neighborhood safety. Aim for a balance that suits your lifestyle, but stay realistic about what you can afford.
Healthcare is another area where expats can get into trouble. Private healthcare can be expensive, so having comprehensive health insurance is absolutely essential. Don't skimp on this. A serious illness or accident can wipe out your savings in a heartbeat. Research different insurance providers, compare coverage options, and choose a plan that meets your needs and budget. Even with insurance, there will be out-of-pocket expenses. Factor in things like co-pays, deductibles, and prescription costs. Consider getting a local health card as well. This can provide access to subsidized healthcare services and can be a valuable supplement to your private insurance. Get your insurance sorted out before you even arrive in the Philippines.
Now, let's talk about getting around. One common mistake many newcomers make is underestimating the cost and convenience of local transportation options in the Philippines. With bustling cities and picturesque islands, getting from point A to point B can be both an adventure and a challenge. While owning a car might seem like a good idea, the costs can quickly add up. Think about fuel, maintenance, insurance, and parking fees. Not to mention, the infamous traffic jams in cities like Manila can test your patience. Instead, consider embracing the local transportation options. Public transport, like jeepneys and buses, is not only cost-effective but also offers a unique cultural experience. Ride-sharing services are widely available and provide a convenient way to navigate urban areas without the hassle of owning a vehicle. But don't just look at the financial aspect. Public transport and ride-sharing can also save you time and stress, allowing you to enjoy a more relaxed lifestyle. Plan your routes, get familiar with local transport apps, and you might just find that getting around the Philippines is easier and cheaper than you thought.
Let's talk visas. Getting the right visa to live in the Philippines can be a complicated and expensive process. There are different types of visas, each with its own set of requirements and fees. Do your research and make sure you're applying for the correct visa. The costs can add up quickly, from application fees to processing fees to renewal fees. And if you make a mistake or your application is rejected, you'll likely have to start the process all over again, incurring additional costs. Factor in the cost of any supporting documents you may need, such as police clearances, medical certificates, and authenticated documents. If you're using an immigration lawyer or agent, factor in their fees as well. While using an agent can simplify the process, it's not free. Make sure you understand their fee structure upfront. Be patient and organized, and keep track of all your documents.
The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, and exploring them is a huge draw for many expats. But island hopping can get expensive quickly. Flights, ferries, accommodation, food, activities, it all adds up. Create a separate budget for travel. Decide how much you can realistically afford to spend on exploring the islands and stick to it. Look for deals and discounts on flights and ferries. Booking in advance can often save you money, especially during peak season. Consider traveling during the off-season for even better deals. Choose your accommodation wisely. Eating at local restaurants and participating in free or low-cost activities can help you stretch your travel budget further.
Exchange rates, a silent budget killer. Currency exchange rates can have a huge impact on your budget. The Philippine peso fluctuates against other currencies, and these fluctuations can eat into your spending power if you're not careful. Keep an eye on the exchange rate and try to exchange your money when the rate is favorable. Don't exchange all your money at once. Spread it out over time to mitigate the risk of unfavorable fluctuations. Use a reputable currency exchange service. Avoid exchanging money at airports or hotels, as they often offer poor exchange rates. Shop around for the best rates and compare fees. Consider using a debit or credit card that doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. Be aware of dynamic currency conversion. Always choose to pay in the local currency.
Emergencies. Be prepared, not scared. Life throws curveballs. Unexpected expenses can and do happen. Your scooter breaks down. You need a last-minute flight home. You face a medical emergency. Don't let an unexpected expense derail your entire financial plan. Having an emergency fund is crucial. Set aside a portion of your budget each month specifically for emergencies. Aim to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up. Keep your emergency fund in a separate account. Treat it like a sacred reserve, only to be used in times of genuine need.
Imported goods, the price of familiarity. Sometimes you just crave a taste of home, but those imported goods can come with a hefty price tag in the Philippines. From your favorite brand of cereal to that specific type of cheese, importing familiar products can quickly drain your budget. Explore local alternatives. The Philippines has a rich culinary tradition, and there are plenty of delicious and affordable local products to discover. Be adventurous and try new things. Check out local markets and grocery stores. Consider bringing a supply of essential non-perishable items with you when you first move. If you absolutely must have a specific imported product, consider buying it in bulk online or asking friends and family to bring it over when they visit.
Education investing in your child's future can be pricey. For expats with children, education is a major consideration. International schools in the Philippines can be very expensive. Tuition fees, books, uniforms, extracurricular activities, the costs can quickly add up. Research different school options. There are international schools, private schools, and public schools to choose from. Each has its own advantages and disadvantages, as well as varying costs. Consider your child's individual needs and learning style. Visit different schools, talk to teachers and administrators, and get a feel for the learning environment. Explore scholarship opportunities.
Taxes. Don't forget Uncle Sam or your home country. Just because you're living abroad doesn't mean you can escape taxes. Depending on your citizenship and the tax laws of your home country, you may still have tax obligations. Research the tax laws of both the Philippines and your home country. Consult with a tax advisor if you're unsure about your tax obligations. A qualified tax advisor can help you navigate the complexities of international tax laws. Keep accurate records of your income and expenses. File your taxes on time.
Rushing to buy property. Some expats are eager to buy property in the Philippines, drawn by the allure of owning a piece of paradise. However, diving headfirst into the real estate market can be risky. It's important to take your time and conduct thorough research before making any commitments. The local property market can be complex, with different rules and regulations compared to what you might be used to. Consulting with local real estate experts and legal advisors is essential to avoid costly mistakes. They can provide valuable insights into the market trends and legalities involved. Remember, patience and due diligence are key when investing in property abroad. Take your time to understand the local market dynamics and ensure that you're making a well-informed decision. This approach not only safeguards your investment, but also enhances your experience as you settle into your new home in the Philippines.
When moving to the Philippines, it's easy to fall into the trap of expecting Western standards in all services. But remember, you're in a different country with its own way of doing things. The level of service in restaurants, banks, or government offices may not always match what you're used to back home. Embrace the local pace and approach each experience with patience and an open mind. Understanding and respecting local service standards can save you from unnecessary frustration. In many cases, Filipinos value relationships and personal interactions, which might mean a more relaxed approach to time. Consider this as an opportunity to learn and adapt. Be prepared for occasional delays or differences in quality, and always communicate clearly and respectfully. By doing so, you not only enrich your experience but also show appreciation for the local culture. Remember, adjusting your expectations can lead to a more enjoyable and fulfilling life in the Philippines.
Living in the Philippines offers a vibrant mix of local culture and international experiences. However, many expats make the mistake of relying solely on tourist areas for their groceries and entertainment. While these areas provide convenience and familiarity, they often come with a higher price tag. Tourist hotspots tend to cater to international tastes, which can mean imported goods and services at premium prices. To truly immerse yourself in the local culture and save money, venture beyond the tourist zones. Explore local markets, known as palenques, where you can find fresh produce and goods at a fraction of the cost. Local eateries, or carinderias, offer delicious home-cooked meals that are both affordable and authentic. When it comes to entertainment, look for local festivals, cultural shows, and community events. Not only are these often free or low cost, but they also provide a deeper connection to the local lifestyle. By stepping outside the tourist bubble, you can enjoy a richer, more economical experience in the Philippines.
Culture shock spending habits. Cultural differences can significantly impact your spending habits. The Philippines has its own unique culture and customs, and these can influence how you spend your money. Be aware of local customs around tipping, gift-giving, and social events. Learn about local prices and bargaining practices. In some situations, bargaining is expected, while in others it's considered rude. Be mindful of social pressure to spend money. You may be invited to participate in activities or events that are outside your budget. Don't be afraid to politely decline or suggest more affordable alternatives. Observe how locals manage their finances.
Navigating a new country can be challenging, but not utilizing local advice and resources can make it even more difficult. The Philippines is home to warm and welcoming communities, where locals are often happy to share their knowledge and insights. Whether it's finding the best local eateries, understanding cultural nuances, or discovering hidden gems, locals can offer invaluable advice that might not be found in guidebooks or online. Seek out community groups, both online and offline, where you can connect with locals and fellow expats. These platforms are rich with first-hand information and personal experiences that can help you adjust more smoothly to your new environment. Don't overlook the power of local connections for practical tips on everything from housing options to the best markets for fresh produce. By engaging with local resources, you not only gain access to a wealth of information, but also foster relationships that can enhance your experience in the Philippines. Remember, while it's important to be self-reliant, embracing local advice can enrich your adventure and help you avoid costly mistakes. So, tap into the local knowledge pool and let it guide you through the rich, colorful fabric of life in the Philippines. Practical tip: join expat forums, Facebook groups, or community events to build connections and get valuable tips.
There you have it, the top 15 budget mistakes to avoid when moving to the Philippines. Avoiding these pitfalls can save you a ton of money and stress, allowing you to truly enjoy your experience living in this beautiful country. Remember, proper planning and budgeting are key to a successful expat experience. Don't let these common mistakes derail your dreams of island life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay updated on future videos filled with valuable tips and advice for living abroad. Drop a comment if you have a tip to add to the list. See you in the next video.